Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. I am a part-time reseller on eBay. I also sell on other platforms, but eBay is my main platform. And I am also a full-time nurse and mom. So I've had quite a few requests from you guys about how to title items and descriptions. So I wanted to make a video kind of trying to summarize. It's really hard because there's so much stuff that you can list on eBay. So I want to try and give you guys some basic stuff that maybe you can apply to hopefully almost everything that you list. So I have quite a few items here. A lot of these I actually sourced today, so you're getting a little sneak peek into what I picked up. I spent a lot today. So yeah, let's take a look and I'll tell you guys what I do. So first off, this is a little creamer. When I'm describing something, I want to check for markings. So like this one is Williams Sonoma, made in Italy. So with pottery, made in Italy, made in France, made in England are keywords that I would use. I also would, when I'm listing this is a creamer, I would put how tall it is. So you want to put the height or the size. I do not measure clothes, so I only put the size of the clothes, and I don't take the time to measure. So if they want to, and some of them do, message me and ask me. So this also, if you see, has dragons on it. So I'm going to put rooster. I'm also going to put chicken when I list this, and it's going to go, I got a picture and a creamer. I also got another little egg holder thing. It's right there. I'm going to put them in a set. So when I list more than one item, I will typically put set, I will put lot, and one of the big things too is you want to make sure you use all 80 characters. I very rarely, and if it is a little bit less, it might be, say, like 1 or 2 characters, but you want to take all of the space you have to get keywords in that people might search for. So with this one, you can put the dragons, you can put rooster, you can put chicken, and then of course it's a creamer, it's a picture, it is a set, so I would put that. And I would also, if it was solid, I would put the color. So I'll show you guys some more pieces. So this is a vase I picked up today. I believe this is a heron. This is stoneware. And I always put cobalt blue. People like cobalt blue on the stoneware. You can see this is hand painted. So if something is hand painted or handmade, I make sure I put that in the description. Again, I'll also put the height. I'll put heron. I'll put stoneware vase. I'll put cobalt blue trim. And then this one, I paid $5 for this. I can't actually read that first word. I tried to look it up, but I can't find it. So I would put made in Mexico. And I would put maybe nature, their water, their cattails. So whatever I have room for in that description, I'm going to do. So here's a plush I picked up today. So this is Bugs Bunny. I will see if I can show you. He is made in 1998. So anything 2000 or older is vintage. And with him, so it would be vintage Bugs Bunny plush. I would put scarf. I would put Santa hat. I would put Christmas. And I'm also going to measure again how tall he is. I'm going to put vintage. I'm also going to put Looney Tunes. So you want to think of anything that somebody might search for. And most of my titles half the time do not make sense. They don't make sense at all. I am just making them, the first part might make sense, but the end is all added keywords. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see screenshots of my listings and you can see actual titles that I've made in the past. So let's take a look at some more here. So this is, again, it's pottery. This is an owl. It is a wall hanging. This one is marked Bennington, Vermont. So I would put Bennington, Vermont owl pottery decorative wall hanging. Gray. It also has the blues, so I would put that green. And then let's see. This shirt is super cool. I picked it up for $8 today. So excited. It is vintage. It is single stitch. So if you guys see there, there's only one line. So a lot of your vintage shirts will be single stitch. I know because this one is dated, but it is on a Hunter tag. In this case, I'm probably not going to put Hunter in my description because it's not going to matter. So I would put NASCAR. Show you guys the shirt here. This is Bill Elliott, and it is Gotham City Special. So I'm going to put that. I'm going to put Batman. The year is, I'll show you guys, 1995. So I'm going to put that as well. On the back, I'm also going to put McDonald's, Batman Forever, any keyword I can find. So I'm going to list the shirt at $150. There were 2 sold comps, not of the same shirt, but of the Gotham City Special Bill Elliott, and they both sold for $80. And they were both large. Mine is an XL, and mine is new with tags. They were both pre-owned. So I have high hopes for this shirt. So, yeah. So I would put all that. I would put black. I would put XL. I wouldn't put men's because this could be men or women's. So color, size, if it's vintage, you definitely want to put that. You can shorten vintage to VTG, and it will still come up in searches. So I try to spell it out, but if I run out of characters, I will shorten that down. Hi guys, so I'm going to interrupt for a commercial break. I just want to say over 30% of the people watching my channel are not subscribed. So if you're one of those people, subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And hit the like button, hit that bell, and put notifications on, and you'll know each time I put out a new video. I typically do videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at random times. I don't have a set time. I used to, but not anymore. And also, I've been asked about helping support the channel. If you would like to do that, I did start channel membership. It's $1.99 to join, and you get cool little dolphin emoji by your name in the live chats, and you also get members only live with me once a month, the first week of the month. And if you want me to look at your eBay store, or you have specific questions, it's me and only the members. Little more personal, and you can get some more one-on-one advice with me. So if you'd like, join the channel. If you don't want to, don't. You're not really missing a ton. And subscribe, share. If you have friends that are resellers, share, hit the share button. Here is another thing. I got these for $8 today. These are vintage Garfield slippers. So if you see here, these are from, I don't know if you can see. These are from 1978 and 1981. Garfield, they are size 7 to 8, so I am going to put that. They are in excellent condition. Honestly, they do not look like they were worn. I will not put them as new though, because they don't have tags. So, vintage Garfield. Trying to think of who made Garfield. I don't see anything. No, they're size 7-8. Brian wants to take my Garfield slippers. So I might put orange, but I don't think in that case it is very like that it's gonna matter. Okay, next. So this is a DVD set. I have seasons 1 through 5 that I got today. So I'm gonna put CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Complete. So here's the thing. I'm gonna have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th in this lot. So I'm gonna type all of that out and then put season at the end. and put DVD. I'm going to put lot, and I'm going to put complete. These actually don't look like they were ever opened, but I will open all of these to verify that they are in here and check them before I list them. So lot, complete, set, series, season. Like I said, anything you think somebody might search up. So if you are looking for this, what would you look for? You would probably look for like CSI complete season on DVD, or first or second, or whatever you want. So you're going to cover most of that there. Okay. This is like a mustard yellow. My friend says it's a coffee 10, or not 10, it's not 10, it's stoneware. Like a coffee canister. So I would put mustard yellow, I would put coffee canister. This has a very, very mid-century modern look, and I believe it is mid-century modern. I cannot make out the first words there, but it is Raymore, which is a really good brand, and it is from Italy. So I'm gonna put yellow, mid-century modern. I will measure how tall it is, and I'll probably measure how wide, because this one has a wide base, and put yellow stoneware ceramic coffee table. I got a lot of pottery today, so you're getting a lot of pottery as examples, so I apologize. But again, color, size, and any keyword you can think. So this is a ceramic bowl. It was made in Italy. I will measure it. It is green. It is yellow. I will put floral. I will also put flowers. And I will put hand painted, Italian and Italy if I have the space. So you want to try, again, fit whatever you can fit. Any little keyword, whether your description makes sense or not, use it. These two guys. This is like a little pitcher. So with pottery, this is a drip glaze. So I'm going to put brown with blue drip glaze. These are not marked. That one does have a little crack. So you're going to want to disclose that in your listing. This is a little bud vase. I'm going to, again, brown, blue drip pottery, put the height. I just sold another one just like this for $25. I paid $2 for this. And then here is this little fish bowl. So I will put the length of this. So for this, it could be like a candy dish. It could be a trinket bowl. I don't know what else it could be. I'm going to think of anything that somebody might use this for, and I'm going to put it in the description. This was made in Italy. It is hand painted. Do I know that 100%? I don't, but you can just tell. You can see actually the bubbles there in the paint. So that's a lot of, as far as the description. You're going to want to think of keywords people are searching for, and I know I'm being repetitive, but that's your main thing. Your item isn't going to sell if somebody cannot find it. So you want them to be able to find that item. If a brand is not selling real well, or it's not very well known, I don't always put the brand in my title because it's not necessary to do so. It's gonna be the other words I use to describe that item that sell it. And as far as descriptions for me and what I do, I very rarely type anything in the description. I will, like that piece I just showed you, I will put if an item is cracked, if it has defects, if it is a clothing item, if it has stains that I notice, any chips. And also, if you've got something that is new, you would want to put that, or you would want to put open box. And that's another thing to put in your title as well, is if it's new or used. Not necessarily used. I only put if it's new. If it's used, I don't put anything. I don't take the time to measure clothes. I look at that as if somebody's looking online for something, it's typically going to be a brand that they already have, and they're going to know what size they need in it. If they need measurements, they will ask me, and people do. I would say we get probably 1 to 2 messages a day asking for measurements on stuff. So we do have to go back. But measuring 1 to 2 compared to measuring 100, and those still sell without measuring, is a lot less time consuming. And I want to be able to list as fast and efficiently as I can. I do fill out as many item specifics as I can because I believe those are searchable as well. So if you put on like a shirt that it's beaded or embroidered or has sequins, I think if somebody searches for sequin, that will come up. Also the brand. So I'm pretty sure a lot of those item specifics are searchable and add to how people can find your stuff. And also I think on like some of the pottery, you can put like mid-century modern, you can put art deco for some of the glass pieces, you can put Dutch colonial, and there are just a lot of options, and you want to fill out as much as you know. Typing wise, like I said, I don't do it unless there's a flaw. I will put, so when I put the height of like the picture, that's going to transfer over into the description automatically by eBay. And I don't have to do that. eBay automatically transfers your title, and then it says like item is used, shipped with USPS, if that's what you're shipping with. So that stuff's automatically going to get transferred. The only thing I'm going to add is if there are defects to that item. I will measure like jewelry. Sometimes I will put the length of a necklace because I feel like that's important, or if it was a ring, I would put the size. But the size typically is going to be in the title, which means I'm not going to have to type it in my description. And I'm trying to think of what else I would put in a description. I think that's really it. Is I put the flaws, I measured jewelry, I haven't been measuring scarves in there selling, which is kind of crazy. I should measure the scarves. I think that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope this helps a little bit as far as your descriptions. Also, when I search to list an item, just a little tip here, I filter the sold listings from highest to lowest, and I'm going to copy the highest listing. You don't want to copy a low listing, because the person that got more for it did something better than that person who sold it for a lot less. I have sold exact items for 5 to 10 times more than someone else, and I think that's because I used better words in my title, and I feel like I took better pictures, and those make a difference. You want to make sure you have good pictures because those are going to sell your item. Most people, I don't feel like, even look at the description. And yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully this helps. Look at sold screenshots on Instagram. Some people put them on Facebook. And also, I know like Matt at Part-Time Pickers has been popping them up on his screen when he's doing his videos lately. So when you see people pop those up, look at what they're writing and try and get a feel for that. And definitely look at sold comps for what you're trying to sell exactly, and filter from highest price to lowest and pick one of the better ones. That way also your listing is faster because you don't have to change as much if you like the way they have the title worded. So I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys on Sunday with either a what sold or haul video with the rest of all this cool stuff I got, and I look forward to it.